Hi guys, hi ladies, it's another one of my interesting items. I've had this item probably 8 or 9 years, and it's made from solid brass. I think it's a paperweight of some sort. It's got the name of an architect there and a civil engineer, and it says from the architect and the civil engineer, and to EW Monkhouse at the bottom. 1928, 1931. I think it probably would have had a felt base at one time. It's a really heavy solid lump of brass. Well, anyway, as much as I've probably had it the best part of 10 years, done a bit of research on it today, thinking I wonder who these people are, and EW Monkhouse I couldn't find anything on, so I started on this now. I'm going to zoom in so you can see it. Civil engineer, not entirely sure what the first initial is, but the second and third appear to be letter T's, and then followed by Tudsbery, and so it's not something T Tudsbery, it's actually something T Tudsbery civil engineer. So I googled this man, and then it occurred to me there's this monogram in the middle. So what is monogram? What is it? Well, it's two back-to-back B's with a letter C in the middle. And I put CBB and BCB, and then suddenly it occurred to me, BBC, as in the television radio company. And there was me thinking it was a bit early, being dated 1928 just there, 1931 just there. Anyway. So I googled Tudsbery in relation to BBC, civil engineer. I just also googled the fact that the architect, and it sort of fell into place to a certain degree. To a certain degree, as I say. The architect, George Val Myer, architect. So what did he design, and what did the civil engineer work on? Where architect George Val Myer and civil engineer Marmaduke Tudsbery would work on for the BBC. Well, according to Google, according to Wikipedia, that man there and that man there designed and built BBC Broadcasting House. So it appears this was given by the architect and the civil engineer, maybe even by the BBC itself, to EW Monkhouse, to mark the opening, maybe, or the building of BBC Broadcasting House. I think it was started around 1928, from what I can gather on Wikipedia. This is BBC Broadcasting House, and it was completed late 1931, opening in 1932. And as you see, that fits in perfectly. 1928, that's when the BBC Broadcasting House was designed and the building was started, and 1931, which you can see there, as when it was completed. I've never cleaned this item up or tried to restore it. That's how I got it, and I actually recovered it from a load of metal that was going out for the rubbish. I thought, well, that's a nice bit of brass, and the top letters, the backwards B, the forwards B, and the forwards C, appear at one time to have been gilded. I think that's a solid block of brass, that gilded lump that's projecting from there, held onto this this thin piece of brass by 4 brass screws. I've not tried to undo those or do anything with it, and I'm not going to. So it's certainly a very interesting item. Exactly why it was given and who EW Monkhouse is, I'm yet to find out. Anybody from the BBC or knows anything more as regards to this, as regards to the architect, George Val Myer. There's a Wikipedia part about him. An object Tudsbery, there's a Wikipedia part about him. But Mr. EW Woodhouse, or maybe Mrs. or Ms. or Miss EW Monkhouse. Sorry, Monkhouse, not Woodhouse. I have no idea. Well, anyway, that's what it is. It's a rather large, heavy, what I presume to be a paperweight with its felt back, long since gone, from the 1930s. So there you go. Quite an interesting thing. Do I restore it, polish it all up, make it look pretty, or do I leave it as it is? Let me know in the comments. See ya.